You've been training hard, but the results? Not what you expected. You've put in the hours, the sweat, the grind, but the gains seem to be just out of reach. What if I told you the secret to building muscle mass doesn't just lie in lifting heavier weights? What if it's about strategy, precision, and unlocking the science of your body? Let's dive into how to build muscle mass, faster, smarter, and stronger than ever before. Building lean muscle mass isn't just about lifting heavy. It's about making your body adapt, grow, and get stronger in the most efficient way possible. You're going to learn key strategies that will not only help you break through plateaus, but accelerate your muscle growth. Let's get into it. First things first, if you're not seeing the muscle growth you want, it's time to start thinking beyond just the weights. The truth is, muscle growth is a science. And it's about consistency, intensity, and, believe it or not, smart recovery. But before we get into that, let's talk about the two main factors that drive muscle growth: training and nutrition. Step 1. Stimulate, don't destroy. You see, when you lift weights, you're actually causing microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. These tiny tears are a signal to your body to repair and rebuild, making those muscles stronger and bigger. But here's the thing: more is not always better. Going too hard, too often, can actually set you back and lead to overtraining. The key? Progressive overload. That means gradually increasing the weight you lift, the number of sets, or the reps over time. This challenges your muscles, forcing them to adapt and grow. But it's not about going from 100 pounds to 200 pounds in a week. It's about steady, calculated progress. Let's say you're squatting 200 pounds for 8 reps. Week 1, you might go for 8 reps with that weight. Week 2, add another rep. Week 3, increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds. This gradual increase is what stimulates muscle growth. It's like training your body to keep up with your ambition. And speaking of ambition, if you're not already tracking your progress, you're missing out on one of the best ways to ensure steady muscle gain. Next up, focus on compound exercises. These are the lifts that hit multiple muscle groups at once. Think squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups. These exercises are the backbone of any muscle-building program because they allow you to lift heavier weights and stimulate more muscle fibers. Start your workouts with these lifts. Not only will you be hitting the big muscle groups, but you'll also activate smaller stabilizer muscles, improving your overall strength and coordination. Isolation exercises, like bicep curls or tricep extensions, are important too, but they should come later in your workout. The heavy hitters should always be first, when your energy is at its peak. Now let's talk about what fuels your muscles: nutrition. Food is literally the #1 factor behind building muscle, behind lifting, of course. You can lift all day long, but if you're not giving your body the right fuel and the right amount of fuel, those muscles won't grow. Protein. It's the building block of muscle. If you're serious about gains, you need to be getting enough protein each day. A good rule of thumb is about 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So if you weigh 180 pounds, that's around 100 to 160 grams of protein daily. Now, protein doesn't have to come just from meat. Eggs, fish, legumes, tofu, and even protein powders can help you hit your target. And don't forget carbs. Your body needs those for energy. You're not just feeding your muscles, you're fueling your workouts and recovery too. Here's a perfect example of food. Eat your regular diet the day before training and monitor your workout the following day. Then do the same thing, except add a steak to your meal the day before your workout. Notice how much more energy and strength you have on the workout after consuming that extra protein source and those extra calories. You also want to be eating more calories than you burn to create a caloric surplus. You can't build muscle if you're not giving your body the extra fuel it needs. But make sure it's quality calories, whole foods, lean meats, whole grains, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. And here's the most overlooked part of muscle building: rest. Without proper recovery, you'll hit a wall. Your muscles grow when you're resting, not when you're working out. Sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night. This is when the magic happens. That's when your body rebuilds and grows. Plus, when you're well rested, you're stronger in the gym, which helps you push more weight and build muscle faster. Also, active recovery is crucial. Foam rolling, stretching, and taking rest days help keep your body in top condition and ready for the next workout. One thing that everyone will face is plateaus. Every year or so, a plateau is normal, and it's an indicator that you need to increase your calories slightly and, as a result, lifting a little heavier. Building muscle mass is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to see huge changes overnight. It takes months, sometimes even years of hard work, dedication, and consistency. But if you stick to these principles, training smart, eating right, and prioritizing recovery, you'll see the results. Trust the process.